channel. My name's Arnaldo and this is Articulture. Today I'll be showing you my Hoya collection. Hoyas are my favorite genus of plants. They are native to tropical and subtropical forests. Hoyas are epiphytic vines native to Southeast Asia and Australia. There are around 900 known species, cultivars, and hybrids, and probably more. I love them because they're easy to care for. They don't require a lot of watering. They don't really need a really strict watering schedule. So the best thing that you can do with the Hoya is just when the soil is dry, make sure the soil is dry before you water your Hoya again. They don't like to sit in moist soil. I even have some of my Hoyas I grow all my Hoyas outside. I even have some of them that receive partial sun, and they actually thrive. They can be acclimated to sun. A little bit of sun stress actually can change the color of the leaves, and sometimes making them even more beautiful. Speaking of the leaves, I cleaned the leaves of my Hoyas today to show you, and really importantly, you need to keep the leaves of all of your houseplants and the Hoyas, of course, clean. What I use is I use a little bit of Castile soap and water. You just a couple of squirts in your spray bottle. Cleaning the leaves is really important because the main function of the leaf is to produce food for the plant through photosynthesis, receiving chlorophyll. So especially mine, like I have mine growing outside, so they're constantly getting full of dust and dirt, and this keeps the plants a lot healthier, and they thrive a lot better. So let me go ahead and show you the ones I have in front of me. I have like a lot, so I'll show them to you in groups because it's the best way that I can show them to you. So pubic calyx. Pubic calyx, I have I think like 4 of them. For me, the pubic calyx is probably one of the most hardiest ones that I have growing in my garden. Pubic calyx just grow continuously. It's always growing. I have one outside right now which is in flower, and it's got so many blooms. I haven't even counted how many, and I'll show you that in a little while. So yeah, pubic calyx with the splash, such a pretty little splash on the leaves. I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. I think that the 2 most hardy Hoyas is the pubic calyx and the Hoya carnosa, Crimson Queen and Princess. They're probably the easiest to grow. And if you don't have Hoyas in your collection, that would be an amazing first start plants to have. And you probably get hooked and you'll probably get addicted like most of us Hoya addicts. And you start with one and then you'll end up with so many you won't even be able to count. Anyways, here's one that I got from my local nursery. Unfortunately, I have no idea what she is. If somebody knows, please, I would really appreciate it if you told me, if you let me know. It could be a carnosa, not really sure. But she was just so pretty, and the nursery didn't know what it was. Unfortunately, I got her for a really good price, so I got so excited when I saw Hoya, I couldn't say no to her. One of my favorites is the Australis Lisa. Australis Lisa has just beautiful colors, has the gorgeous new leaves. When they're coming out, they're pink, and just they stay pink for a while, and you really get to appreciate all these beautiful, beautiful colors. Like, I absolutely love it. Australis Lisa is more of, grows more vertically than some of these more cascading types of Hoyas. But yes, absolutely a really beautiful one. This is the little Obovata Splash, a little cutie, and she has some new growth coming in right now. She's shooting up some more little vines. The Obovata, when the leaves start coming out and start growing, they actually come out in this, and they start having like this funny shape to it, but don't panic, they do eventually get round again and really beautiful, just like the plant normally is. So. And then here I have just a little tiny one. It's a couple of leaves that I cut from this pubic calyx because I was trellising her, which there were a couple leaves that were sticking out and not looking so great. And one little thing that you can do is if you clip a couple of leaves, all you have to do is stick them in the ground and they root. So you probably won't have any more growth from it. You probably won't have any more vines coming out, but they will root. It's super easy. All you do is stick it in the soil and they do great. So here we have a couple of Kentiana, variegated Kentianas, which are really pretty. Also with multicolored leaves. Some of the leaves when they come out, they also are pink, so pretty. I really like the longer leaf Hoyas. They're just so beautiful. I have another one here. This is the Hoya I, and if you see, her growth is amazing. She hangs down and has all these beautiful leaves. Really pretty for a spiller effect in your garden. Now, I have to show you, this is a variegated Carrii, and something really funny has happened. I purchased this variegated Carrii. Again, the leaves are gorgeous. Look at the new ones coming in. They're just so pretty, the colors. But check this out. These gigantic leaves, first of all. This is, I didn't even know it existed. Carrii splash, maybe? But they do have a splash to them. And it's mixed in with the variegation. So, I don't know, I ended up with like the coolest Carrii. So yeah, she's got like splash, she has variegated leaves, she has like solid green. It's like a whole combination, and I absolutely love that when the plants are just so diverse in themselves. But these are new leaves that have come out, and they're huge. Like, I didn't even know they got that big. But yeah, so again, the same thing with the Carrii is that they sell these like this kind of like for Valentine's Day and different times. Just one leaf, cut it, stick it in the ground, and it's a little plant. So cute. So what I will do now, guys, is I will show you my next group of Hoyas because I have a lot of them, so I have to show them to you in groups. So I'll be back with you in a minute. So I'm here with my next group of Hoyas. I will go ahead and start in the front for you right here. This beauty is the Hoya Chelsea. Hoya Chelsea has these really deep indentations and dimples in the leaves. I really love, she's like got these really, actually out of all the Hoyas, probably one of the more thick and sturdy leaves. They're like really firm, really beautiful, really pretty. She's pretty much slow growing, but I was able to get her to trellis, and she does have some new growth right here coming out, so I really love her. This cutie right here is Hoya Memoria. Hoya Memoria reminds me a lot of the pubic calyx, but like in a miniature version, in a small version. She's full of splash, and she's really pretty, also really sturdy leaves, and has a lot of new growth. So she's doing pretty well, she's growing pretty fast. Not as hardy as the pubic calyx, but she's doing really well. And then here we have Hoya macrophylla. Hoya macrophylla is probably, I'm probably going to say that about a lot of my Hoyas, but she's definitely one of my favorites. I just love the leaves, I just love the veining, the variegation, just so pretty. Some of the leaves get really big, but actually, I have two macrophyllas. I bought a second one because when I purchased this one, which was my first one, when I brought her home, she started not doing well. She started declining, and I got scared. She actually had a couple of like almost fully white leaves, which I have to say in Hoyas, when the plants have white leaves, they're really my favorite. I know that a lot of people talk about how the white leaf makes the Hoya plant struggle a little bit because it's not getting any chlorophyll. But again, so she started declining, and the leaves started falling off, and I was like panicking because I thought I was going to lose the whole plant. So I'll tell you what I did. I started crystal healing for my plants. Crystals, you know, the properties of crystals can be used to revive and energize your plants. Clear quartz, rose quartz, amethyst, tourmaline, sodalite, all have healing energies that are great for plants, known to encourage growth, and the same energies and properties that the crystals have that affect us obviously can affect the plants as well. And I mean, it's not something I really hear very many people talk about much on YouTube, for instance, but I wanted to share with you guys because I've had great results, and it's really about the intention that you give the crystals, the positive energies that crystals can be used to effectively help your plants do well and for their well-being. So again, all those different crystals, all the properties, like you can look up the properties of the crystals and what they are so that you can understand them a little bit more, but definitely they can help your plants. So I'll tell you what I did. Actually, she still has some rose quartz in here. So you can buy like the raw chunks, which are a lot cheaper, so that you don't have to, you know, spend so much on the crystals. But by, again, the intention, placing the crystals in your plants, these are actually from one that's outside that's in therapy right now. Giving your plant the energy, the positive energy, the love to the crystals, it will definitely, and come every day and give it the energy. Like I can feel the energy right now. Also, Reiki is great for your plants to heal. Reiki is love energy. Its main fundamental spiritual power is love. So love your plants and they will love you back. No, seriously, they will definitely appreciate it. They will definitely get better. They will definitely thrive with the crystals. So try that. Enough about crystals. I can have a whole episode on that if that's something that you guys are interested in. So let me know in the comments below. All right. So moving on, here's the Kentiana. Kentiana, beautiful with the long leaves. Again, a great spiller. I love how she just like comes down. But look at all the new growth. There are all these like little baby leaves coming in. So yeah, she's thriving and doing really well, and also really pretty. So actually I snuck this one into the group. This right here is Silver Dollar Vine. I love the Silver Dollar Vine because she looks so much like a Hoya, but actually Silver Dollar Vine is native to Madagascar. Not related to Hoyas, but also has clustering flowers as well. They're yellow-green, really pretty, and it looks a lot like the Hoya. She's also a vine. It's a desert plant, so it needs a good amount of direct sun, unlike the other Hoyas, which really don't need it. But again, Silver Dollar Vine, beautiful. She's doing really, really well. I actually was first growing her in a windowsill, and she wasn't really receiving as much sun as she needed, and she wasn't thriving as much. So the minute I put her outside, she grew and grew and grew and grew, and I've been able to trellis her, and again, I really love her. Again, the really little firm, super, super firm leaves, little round leaves, just so pretty, so cute. And then we have the Crimson Carnosa Queen, which I have, I think, 4 of. They're obviously a little bit more easily accessible in your nurseries, but really great. They're also very diverse. I'll show you one that I have outside. The queens have a lot of diversity in the leaves. Some of them are like all green, some have the variegation, and I have one that's full of white leaves. Again, I really love the white leaves. And I'll show you her when I go outside. So again, guys, this is my next group, and then I will follow up with the ones I have outside. I have a couple of really, really big ones. Like I said, the pubic calyx, which is in bloom. So I will show you those. Alright guys, so I'm going to start first with the Hoya pubicalis, the really large one that I have growing here outside. And as you can see, the color is completely different because she does receive sunlight, mostly morning, a little bit of afternoon, not too much, but bright light all day long. And look at the beautiful coloration on the leaves. But she is thriving and she's super happy out here, and she's in complete flower right now. I'll show you all the beautiful blooms. This was the first one that came out. Here's another one right here. Let's go around. She has so many that she's wrapping. She is wrapping herself up with all the other Hoyas. Tons more peduncles that are here, coming out everywhere. There's another one, just so beautiful. Sorry about the noise. I live close to the airport, so there's always going to be airport noise. Here we go. Hey guys, so I'm trying to show you the beautiful color of the pubicalis flowers. Again, she's just full of flowers. There are peduncles full of new blooms that are going to be coming out. And again, all the way vining. She's twisting and turning. She's triple vined right here, full of more peduncles that just keep coming out. There's little bunches of flowers everywhere. Anyways, it's so many I haven't actually counted. But yeah, she's really beautiful. Okay guys, so here's another pubicalis that I have outside. And again, this one does get tons of light, gets some direct sun. And I want to show you, I guess, the sun stressing, what she causes on the leaves. I mean, look at the colors. The colors are just amazing. She's doing really, really well. Super happy. And then here I have a beautiful australis. And the australis has these really, really big leaves. You can see my hand here. So pretty. She's like a light green. She's so beautiful. Some more pubicalis blooms over here. And then we have a cute little curtisii. Probably the slowest growing for me of all of my Hoyas is this little guy. She's really cute, but I've heard other people say that they grow really fast. She's not really growing very fast for me. But yeah, really cute. Okay guys, here's the beautiful Hoya I was talking about. This queen right here has got these super cool leaves. I'm hoping you could see them. Look at the pretty color and spots that she has. So pretty. She's full of white leaves, which I love. Like I said, here's like a whole branch of white leaves. Anyways, and look at the beautiful pink ones. Oh my god, so pretty. I bought her because of all the white leaves, and she's doing great. So I think she's fine having all of these leaves like that. But yeah, so pretty, so hardy, so well. They do so well. They just grow so much. I have a Hoya here, which is doing really well. Look at how long she is. She's like super long, really beautiful, full of new leaves, new growth. This is one of those Hoyas that I have that I absolutely don't know what she is. If somebody could help me out on this. She looks like the Memoria, but without the splash. I don't know, again, the seller didn't know what she was. She just told me it was a Hoya, and of course I had to have her on that alone. And I'm going to move on to my monster Hoya. Check her out. This Hoya is about 10 feet high. She is like insanely big, really beautiful. She's obviously a senior plant. She's been growing for years. Let me show you her leaves. She has beautiful splash on her as well. There's a really pretty leaf right there. She's grown all the way up to the ceiling. Crazy, crazy new growth. She's growing out, and I've had to put some command strip hooks, and I'm going to continue to put them so that she can keep growing out. But she is like enormous. I barely ever have to water her because she receives rain and some sun as well. She gets the rain, so I always check her soil. Once I see that her soil is still moist, I don't water her. She does great in the outdoors. She's super happy, and I love her. Okay guys, here's another queen that I have growing outside. And she has all these long vines, all this new growth. She was all tangled up here with my Ficus teneki, which I know is not a Hoya, but I have to show you because she's spectacular. She's just growing, growing, growing. She's so pretty. The variegation on the leaves, just absolutely spectacular. Anyways, one last one I have over here is the princess. She's actually my very first Hoya, and she's doing great. Okay guys, for added bonus, I thought I would add in a couple of Discidias that I have. Absolutely love this beautiful trellised watermelon Discidia. She's doing fantastic. She has all kinds of new growth all the time. She just keeps growing, growing, growing. Not a Hoya. She does bloom. They bloom, but they're really tiny little blooms, not like the Hoya blooms. And then I have one other Discidia, which I will show you now. Okay guys, here's the other Discidia that I have. This is the Discidia rucifolia. I hope you could see her in the lighting that she's in right now. But she has these beautiful little like heart-shaped leaves. Absolutely beautiful plant. I just love her. Again, she'll also bloom just little diminutive flowers. But anyways, I did want to include her because she's so much like a Hoya. Same care, same Hoya care, same watering. She's on the same schedule and she does great. Okay, so I didn't want to forget to include the Hoya compacta Hindi rope. I've had her for a few years and she's doing really great. She's growing, she's thriving, she's looking beautiful. And yeah, there she is. She's doing her thing. Okay, a couple more that I have here. I purchased these as Hoya tricolor, which is what I believe that they are. I have a couple of them. I have a larger one here, and I actually propagated from her. She grows also like crazy, and here's a smaller one hanging in the bottom here. But yeah, beautiful coloration, a lot of new growth. You can see here and all throughout. But yeah, she also receives sun, morning sun, and she's just thriving and doing great. So yeah, I think that might be all my Hoyas until I find another one. All right. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate all the support on my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see. I have obviously a lot more plans I can share with you. I love sharing my green space with you. I'm going to be showing you my creative projects with my artwork, and the planters and the tutorials are all coming. So I will see you on my next video.